All right. So this meeting is a little confusing to me, but the first thing we're supposed to do is choose an issue that we face every day. So like it has examples like how to schedule your time, how to manage screen time in your home. It could be anything, I guess. Do you guys have any ideas?
Can we take from the examples, or do we have to come up with something like that's completely our own? Because I don't see where it says that.
I think we can just take from the examples.
Okay.
How to manage time works for me.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So, also, did you guys get a link to a Google Doc called the Group Meeting Brainstorm?
Yep.
You guys just want to pull that up because we're supposed to like be writing things down together. So if you just want to get it open because you'll need it in a little bit. So our issue is managing our time. So the next question topic says, spend no more than 5 minutes to create expectations for the group. So like, I think brainstorming expectations.
Yeah.
So like, probably like things from that page that was ways to kill an idea. Probably good.
I'll pull that up.
So if you have something, you can just write it in this expectations spot that I just made. Like, oh, goodness gracious. No bad ideas. No interrupting was one of them.
Yeah, no problem solving until the appropriate time.
Yeah. No problem. Okay. Right, there's something blocking my screen. What else?
I'm trying to think. This is kind of confusing.
Yeah. I spent like the last hour. What?
Mean by expectations?
So like when we're brainstorming, like what are rules that we're going to have while we brainstorm? Can you say that one more time? What'd you say?
Hey. Emily? Hey. See ya. Bye. Oh, have fun. Vivian, what did you say? I don't think we could hear you.
I was just wondering what, like, I feel like expectations for brainstorming is pretty standard. I don't know, like, what it's really asking us, because obviously you're going to brainstorm ideas.
Yeah.
Well, the examples it lists are no bad ideas, no interrupting, and no problem solving. So everything that we just said. So basically just like rules of while we're brainstorming, we're gonna make sure that we're focusing and not getting off topic or something. I don't know. It's super confusing. I've spent the last hour reading over the instructions for this meeting and trying to figure it out.
I feel like the examples they gave are pretty much what I would say. Like when we're brainstorming, you're not gonna like shoot down someone's idea. Like just say all the ideas and then we'll figure it out. Like
Yeah.
I don't know.
We can just leave it at those three because
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay. So next, we have to choose one hat to brainstorm and then complete the steps. It's super confusing. Basically, what I kind of think that we have to do is, you know those 6 hats that we read about? So
Yeah.
I could not find the article on that link, but I looked it up, and is it the white hat, red hat, and black hat?
We'll look it up.
I same thing. I couldn't get the link, but I looked it up.
Okay, so all of those different hats are like different ways of thinking, I'm assuming. So like the white hat is information based, like factual, and then the red hat is based off of your emotions. And so we have to go through each of these different hats and come up with a solution to our issue, which was managing time.
Okay.
So
Wait, hold on. We just picking one hat, or we have to do all 6?
it says pick one, but then
We
it
have to
says
all
do
six.
all 6. So all 6.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see, where's that list? You want to just start with the white hat and go from there?
Work our way down.
Okay. So white hat, let's see, brainstorm solution individually for 1 minute.
Let's do it together.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so spend 1 minute to list each person's ideas and do not discuss them. And we have to list the ideas on this document. So I'll just put white
Just
hat.
write your own ideas.
Yeah,
So we're trying to think of how we can overcome the problem from a white hat perspective.
yeah, I think.
That's what I'm getting from it.
That's the only thing that makes sense to me. So
Okay.
it's like information logical based.
So I'm gonna put.
Let's see. I'm gonna pick a color.
That too.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
All right, I'm done.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So the next, well, let's read them. So pretty much had the same ideas, record them all, list of priorities, write things in a planner, to-do list, just very scheduled.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So next hat is red, and it's based off of emotions and like gut feelings without justification. go ahead and make a list again. I'm done.
Me too.
Okay, so those ones I put don't worry about things like school, enjoy free time. I don't know. Focus on things that make you happy.
Yeah.
I don't know. No justification behind it, just pure emotion, I guess. Accept all ideas. Make sure to not overbook yourself, and if you need to cut something out, do it. I think that's pretty good.
On to the next one.
The next one is black hat. So it's discernment and like caution. So, let's see. Thinking of things that could go wrong.
Yeah,
So
like yeah.
all right, I'm good.
Yeah, so am I.
Okay. Make sure we're doing this. We're supposed to be
Directions
expanding on these ideas. What?
The directions are not very clear at all.
No. So we're supposed to expand on these ideas, I guess. So, Emily, do you want to expand on yours first?
Sure. Well, from like the explanation that I read about the black hat, it's just like the black hat relates to caution, is used for critical judgment. Sometimes it is easy to overuse the black hat. It's like a stern judge. So I thought a problem with using that hat too much could be that like people are giving ideas and they before they think about it or before the idea is explained by the person that put it out there, like they shoot it down. at the same time, I feel like a person using that hat probably is pretty organized. Like their goal is like the end. Like they see the end goal and they're just trying to get there quickly. But I don't know. I feel like too quickly.
Okay. So what I put down was to make sure each thing has a specific time, because I feel like if you're trying to time manage with this hat, I feel like it's pretty similar to the white hat, where you're just so scared that like you have too many things that need to be done. And like my next one was make sure that you don't overbook by double checking everything. And so you're just being super cautious about what you're planning to do with your time.
Yeah.
Mine's kind of similar. I make sure you're still able to do things like pay tuition, bills, etc. So things that are necessary for living when you're planning out your schedule. Once again, kind of prioritizing, not overbooking, all that stuff.
All right. So the next hat is the yellow hat, which is optimism.
Wait, which one are we doing?
Yellow.
Yellow, okay.
Optimism. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm done.
I am too.
Okay. Emily?
Okay, so to me it seemed like that person could plan out activity, like even in a difficult circumstance where other people would be like, oh, it's not worth it, we can't do it. They see past that and are able to plan activities or do their job still. It seemed like they're probably less stressed. I mean, I think there's probably still stressful moments, but they see past it and can overcome it.
Yeah,
So
that's true. I put that because they're so optimistic about how to manage their time, that they will just book too much or like take on tasks that other people ask them to do, like plan different activities and stuff. And so, I don't know. In a way, I feel like that could come back and bite them too.
I feel like they could be so optimistic they like don't want to say no. Because
Yeah.
I know like I don't know, I've done that myself. Like I like want to help people and I say don't say no, but like I don't have the time.
Exactly. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking on that. Okay, Vivian?
So I was just thinking with planning, if you are organized, there'll be less stress and you can plan in fun activities and that way be effective and that you can just enjoy life better.
Right. Not being so worried about being cautious. Awesome. Okay, next hat is the green hat. So creativity. All right.
Okay.
No, I can't think of anything.
Yeah, I'm pretty much done.
Are you good, Vivian?
Yep.
Okay. So Emily, go ahead and explain.
Just from the description of what I read that it's just like the creative thinker. So they come out with like unique ideas for like activities they're gonna do or like the way they're gonna do things, like out of the box. So
Yeah. The only thing I could really think of, like for managing your time creatively, was doing things at irregular times that most people don't, like grocery shopping super late, or I don't know, maybe when you plan irregular times, there's more time to get things done.
yeah.
That's all I could think of.
Okay. So mine was throwing in some free time where you can do something new. So I guess kind of similar to the irregular times thing. And then color coding your schedule. You know what the most important things are. So that's just a more creative way so that you can put in a lot of different things. You can put in the fun things you want to do as well as like the things you need to do, and decide from that like daily what you want to do.
Yeah, I like that one. All right. So the last one is the blue hat, which says direction, as the chairperson wears the blue hat and can direct the discussion into a different mode. I don't know what that means.
Wait, oh, the thing I'm reading, the blue hat is about process control. It is used for thinking about thinking. The blue hat asks for summaries, conclusions, and decisions.
Okay.
It's a description.
So
All right.
essentially, I think the blue hat is doing exactly what we were just doing by expanding, because you're thinking about all the ideas we were just thinking about.
Yeah, it's like the overview.
Expanding them, showing pros, cons, type thing.
Okay.
I feel like it takes like a little part of each hat and like puts them all together into something. Like it's like the leader like takes a little bit from each person and says like, this is what we're gonna do. This is gonna work.
Okay. Yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah, my thing is not very descriptive at all. So. Um. Okay. Are we good?
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead, Emily.
I mean, just like I said earlier, they're like the leader. They oversee everything. They see the bigger picture and kind of combine all ideas into something that would work.
Awesome. So I look at the bigger picture, and in like a time management perspective, I was thinking maybe if you plan like a week at a time or a whole month at a time, just to get like a bigger overview of what your plan is going to look like. But, yeah.
Then mine was just kind of summarizing like make plans in an organized way, maybe color code if you want to. makes less stress. All that fun. Just kind of summarizing everything.
Sounds good to me. Let's see. Decide on the top 3 most viable solutions for your chosen issue. So, what are the 3 best hats that help us manage our time?
I think a little bit of the black hat. I feel like you need to kind of be stern at times when you're managing your time. Like, I need to set this time aside for homework, or this is when I'm working. This is when I have my free time. Like, no.
Yeah, that's true. I was thinking the blue hat, just because kind of gives you a good perspective of all the things that you need to be planning for and planning ahead for, and just kind of keeps your mind open to what could go on in your schedule.
It's hard because I feel I want like a little bit of each one.
Yeah.
Well, did it want us to choose like a specific thing or like a type of hat?
It just said decide on the top 3 most viable solutions. So I guess it doesn't have to be a whole hat. I don't know. What were you thinking, Vivian?
Well, I was just like, overall, one of the best things is like using a planner.
Yeah.
And is that it has instead of like a whole hat, but if we want to just go with hats, that's fine too, because white hat just kind of gives you more of like the logical side of things. So like writing things down, making lists, checking boxes,
Yeah.
all that fun stuff.
Okay.
Either way works.
I'll just highlight the whole hat. It's all about the same type of stuff, like you said, like checking boxes and making lists. So we'll just go with white, black, and blue hats. How's that?
Okay.
Okay.
That's good.
Then we're done with that discussion.
Okay.
Okay, so the last thing that we have to go over is our section 9 WPO, which I sent you guys those documents as well.
That's the second, like the budget, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I am just a little confused about this project. Like, is there any more instruction on what we're supposed to be doing?
Other than like what is on iLearn?
Yeah.
Or
Well, like, because on iLearn, there's that one page that, let's see.
has like each section and a little description of it.
Yeah, and that's all I've been able to find, but it's really vague.
Yeah.
And so, like for section 9, the budget, we're supposed to include example of and type of budget used, and then consider the process, blah, blah, blah. That's pretty understandable, but then it says development, and then all it says is grants, foundations, etc.
Like, yeah, I don't know what that means.
I really don't know. And even the tips says fiscal management is important, completely different for each organization, careful planning and creative license can be taken to create your fiscal plan. Like, that doesn't make sense to me.
So essentially, I think it's kind of like this whole project is us like either creating an agency type thing, or I don't know. It's supposed to only be like it's a written plan of operations, but like for the budget, I think we just choose one of the ones that was like on the PowerPoint, so one of the types. But then also, I think it wants to know for like the grants and foundations, are we going to get any funding from the state because we're working with at-risk youth, or like how are we going to get our money to actually run the program? I think is what it wants to kind of know.
Yeah, I just don't know, like,
what
to write a paragraph about it, or
Like, I'm worried we're gonna do it in the wrong format or like not exactly how she wants. And then it's like,
Yeah,
okay.
it's really confusing.
And we can email her or like post something on the discussion board and like get input from the other group. And then I don't know. I mean, I can ask. I know Sister Greenwood used to teach this course online, and I have her for 371, so I could ask her for input. Because I was asking her about stuff for this class earlier today.
Okay.
About something else, so, and she was like happy to help.
Yeah, that would be good.
And would be kind of nice.
Yeah, just because
So,
I've been looking to find like just a little bit more detail or like what this is even supposed to look like, but I can't find anything.
Yeah. There is nothing else on Island
yeah,
Map
I've been really,
either. This is all I found.
What,
I haven't been
Vivian?
able to really find anything either. I haven't really been able to find anything either, but for today, do we just want to like choose the budget type and then
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
say if we
we
want to have state funding or something to also help us out, just be like, and we also want funding from the state or
Let's just do that for today and then ask for more direction on it from her. And because it's not technically due till Saturday, right? Or is it due?
yeah. Let's see. I think didn't we decide that? I don't remember which ones we chose. I think it was one of the times that your video cut out, Vivian, and we were talking about which things we would choose. But I don't know where that's been written down. But I know for funding we were talking about like getting grants, donations, and the third-party reimbursement. Which, okay, Vivian, Emily and I were talking about the third-party reimbursement. Does that seem like it's an insurance type company?
yeah,
Okay.
like a third party payer who's not like directly involved but will pay for it still.
Okay, because that's what we thought, but we couldn't.
So is it
quite.
just insurance?
I don't know because it's
I don't
always
know.
the third party, but it never actually classifies what the third party is.
Yeah.
Read, so
Yeah, that's why we were like, maybe it's insurance, because that would be ideal, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know.
Okay.
Well, for budget, do you remember which budgets we chose, Emily?
No, that's what I was trying to remember. Where did we write it down? We had like a Google Doc, didn't we?
Yeah, but
I don't see it.
written anywhere.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Maybe
I should write it down for paper.
was that last week?
It was last week, right? Last Thursday.
yeah, I think it was last week.
What did we choose?
That was, I think, on the discussion board thing.
Do we do zero-based budget?
Huh?
Do we do a zero-based budget?
I think that was one of them. Because we were talking about how it's important to like make sure you account for everything.
Yeah, because I feel like that's what we probably chose. I just can't find where like we wrote it down or anything.
I know. I thought that I wrote it on our group, the what did you learn thing, but I don't see it. There are way too many Google Docs to keep track of.
I know.
Well, let's just choose. Do you want to choose two budgets and then someone can write up something about the funding, just like a paragraph or something about the development section?
Yeah.
And then if we have two budgets, one of us can work on each of those, and then someone can do the development.
Well, I'm trying to remember from like the podcast. Is there a budget that works better with like funding if we're getting federal funding or third party payment?
Well, I mean, there's the third party no. Hold on. Let me find it.
Oh, sorry, different topic, just because I remembered it. We picked the budget that was like working towards a big item.
Oh, that's the capital budget.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. So we did that one, and then we chose the zero-based budget.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll do those two, and then do we want to have like one of us choose each one, and then we're writing a description on it, like how we're going to use it and stuff?
Yeah, and it says to have an example as well. So
Like an example that you would just get off of like Google from like another like a facilities plan of operations.
that, or like if you just made a quick like list of different things.
Oh, or we can make I guess we can make our own Excel sheet of it.
Yeah.
For capital budget, do we want to agree on a large ticket item that we're seeking, like that we want to purchase as a facility?
Sure. What do we want?
So we're at-risk youth. I don't know.
I feel like a ropes course would be cool.
That's what I was thinking. I was trying to think of something else other than a ropes course that like we could talk about. But
Yeah.
I feel like everyone has ropes courses and it's expensive, so we can just go with that.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I can do that one if you guys want.
Okay. I can do the.
Go ahead.
What?
Saying I was just writing it on the section 9 thing real quick.
Okay.
And then
Good. Then we won't
We don't
forget
forget.
again. Oh, it's so obnoxious. I have like folders for everything, and there's like a million documents in every single folder.
It's this class that's like you have to do so many different documents.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're doing capital budget, zero-based budget, and then we wanted grants also.
Yeah.
The grants, donations, and the third-party reimbursement. So, Vivian, do you just want to like type up a couple of paragraphs about like why we want grants and donations and whatnot,
We do that.
and just like how we plan to get them?
Sounds good.
Okay. Awesome. And then let's just plan on having it done by 6 o'clock again on Saturday. Is that okay?
Yeah.
And then, okay, I still can't figure out where we're supposed to submit this thing because it says to put it in an assignment folder, but there's no assignment folder.
I don't think there's a spot to submit it. I think I was talking to Sister Greenwood today, and in her 371 class, there's been like a lot of issues on how the online class is set up, and she said the same thing too. Because I was talking to her about how I was getting like zeros on assignments. I was pretty sure I did, and the same thing's been happening in my class with 371. And then like there's not spots to submit stuff, links aren't working. Like, I don't know.
Okay, so let's just get it all onto these documents, and then I will just send Sister Bennett the link to the documents like I did last time, and I'll email her again and just say, I don't know where to put this. Because I thought that we were supposed to put it in that folder because it sounds like the other group is supposed to give us feedback. But I don't know.
So what? That's why I don't know what folder we would be putting it in.
Well, there's like a link that says assignment folder, but then you click on it and it says this page does not exist.
Okay, so the link needs to be fixed then, I guess. So we have really no. Could we like just put it on the class discussion board?
Yeah, I can just put the shareable link on a discussion board post.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can think. That way, like the other members of our class can see it.
Yeah, because I don't know. We're halfway through the semester and I don't even know what's going on. So
I don't like online classes.
I know. It's been so confusing. this semester.
Oh.
I don't even know what's going
This
on.
is how all of my TR classes have. I
Oh,
take every single one online, and it's always like a guinea pig class.
you've taken them all online? Oh, I
Holy
extended
cow.
a semester. That's why I'm like not graduating until next semester because I didn't want to take 471 and 472 online too.
Yeah, that's why I took them all online because that's just how my schedule lined up
Yeah.
with what they're offered online. So
Oh, well, that's a big accomplishment. Good job.
Yeah, seriously.
yeah, I have so many Google Drive folders for every single class because they're
Yeah.
all like this. Everything is Google Drive.
Gosh.
Yeah, I'm taking 471 too, and it's the exact same. It's pretty much the same format, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
So is 371. They're all formatted the same. They just it's a good thought, but I don't know. I don't really like it.
it needs help.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Okay.
let's work on that, and then for the budget, yeah, just come up with the like good sheet of even if you like made an Excel spreadsheet and took a screenshot and then put the picture on the document,
Yeah.
or just I don't know, somehow get it on the document.
I mean, I could does Excel have like a Google I'll just take a screenshot of it on my computer.
Simple Excel type program, but
Okay.
then you just have another Google Doc page.
Yeah, so let's just put a picture in there. It's not like we're gonna have to go back and edit it the whole time. So.
Yeah, just save it somewhere so that for the final thing we can
Okay.
put it all on there. I don't know. And then what was I just going to say? I have no idea what I was going to say, but just get it done by like 6 o'clock on Saturday, and then I will just make sure it's all organized. Oh, section 16 and 17. So section 17 is all of our references. So whenever you are citing something, just put it the like actual big citation on 17, which I sent to you guys. And then 16 was, it's like extra documents, I think. So maybe put a copy of the budget on that as well.
Okay.
Just like spreadsheets and stuff.
Okay.
So just put it in both places and then we can figure out where exactly it needs to be in the end. All right. Anything else?
I think we're good for now.
All right. Longest meeting we've ever had.
Seriously.
All right.
Okay, cool.
See you guys next week.
Okay, see ya.
Bye.